What's up, Internet? Cory Zamier here, collecting with Cory, aka reselling with Rory. We are back with a pickup video, and I have a whole bunch of stuff to show you. Some stuff for my collection, and some stuff that I bought recently to resell. Let's go. Alright, first up, I actually don't know what the hell this is. This is one of those weird pickups that I picked up because it was $2. It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is from like the... Not even... It looks like the font from it is from like the 2002 series. Oh, one of the packs is sealed. I don't know. I'll take a look at it. It's just something I picked up because it had like some cool like cards in there and shit. And the style was really cool, so whatever. It was $2. I also picked up, I haven't looked through this at all, so I don't know how worth it is, but this stack of Magic the Gathering cards from sets, I am not sure. I did see a lot of rares in here and a lot of mythics, so hopefully it's going to be worth it. From a Savers, I was able to pick up this PlayStation Move controller for $8. Haven't tested it yet, and honestly, I don't think I have the means to test it. Could probably plug it in to see if it charges, but not much more than that. I don't like how the ball is yellowing a little bit. Makes me think it comes from like a smoke-filled home or something. I don't know if they just do that or what. But spent $8 on this. They resale for about $20, $25 on eBay. Haven't checked Amazon. At my local Savers today, I was able to pick up Mortal Kombat Armageddon for $2. Pretty good condition. They've been getting a lot of games in that are actually in really rough shape, so nice to see that one in good condition. Goes for more than you'd think on Amazon, like $15 range, which is weird. Another game that goes for more than you'd think, Rock Band 3 for the Wii. Another $15-ish game on Amazon, so I picked that up to resell. And this morning, I picked this up, and I was almost too late because I made the deal last night to pick up this lot of NES games, and I overslept this morning. I rarely oversleep. Every so often, the alarms will go off, and I'll get back in bed, but it doesn't happen too often. It happened this morning, and I needed to get to a McDonald's another town over in 15 minutes from when I woke up. I was only like 8 or 10 minutes late, something like that, so it wasn't too bad. But we were able to get, 10 games for $40. And this Nintendo carrying case, which I always see at game stores overpriced. Also, it came with a few manuals that I may or may not need. I haven't really looked into it yet. Dance aerobics. Oh, some dust. Hoops. And Wheel of Fortune. With some more dust. Oh, a Game Boy Tetris manual. And then we got Skate or Die. Label on that is peeling a little bit at the bottom, so definitely not an upgrade for me. But it comes in a Nintendo sleeve. I can just put them right back in here. What am I doing? Pac-Man, Tengen version. Jeopardy, peeling label, so definitely not an upgrade. Base Wars, with well, I guess label damage back there because it would have had the gold sticker, I believe. So yeah, they ripped that off. Next up, we have the only game in here that I believe I need for my collection, and I'm gonna have to open it up because there's something rattling around in there. Have to see what that is. But Baseball Stars 2 is what the game is. So I'll take a look in there, and hopefully it's not the board. Hopefully it's nothing important. Although, realistically, am I going to play this game? I hate baseball, so probably not, but you never know. We got a copy of The Punisher. A little bit of peeling up there, so not an upgrade. Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. Defender 2. Potential upgrade. Not bad shape. Legend of Zelda. Gold cart. A little bit of damage up there. 3 screw. Not the 5 screw. And last and potentially least, Hoops. But for 40 bucks, let me know how I did. Not a breakaway deal, but you figure $15 for Zelda, about $15 for Baseball Stars 2. And I know Punisher is at least a $10 game, so that's not too bad. Like, I didn't knock it out of the park for sure, but I'd rather get it than have someone else get it locally, you know? I kind of think about it that way. Very, very proactive with some of these deals, where I end up overpaying just to get the deal for sure. Let's see, what else do we have? Most of these pickups are from today. Some of them aren't. Let me go over this one real quick. At a Walmart lately has been having clearance on random games. This one was on clearance for $15, brand new. Poi Explorers Edition. I've picked this up in the past, but I needed to trade it into GameStop when I needed an extra game for one of their, like, get extra trade credit deals. And I'd miscounted, and this was the only game I had on me. And it was the cheapest game I had on me to trade in, so I ended up trading it away. But supposedly similar to Mario 64, from what I heard. Happy to have that back. A game I picked up at a Game Exchange, Monster Rancher DS, supposedly very hard to come by. The thing that sold me on getting this for my collection was it was 22 bucks. Usually goes for around 40, and the Monster Rancher games are always really cool. They have really interesting ways to summon monsters. Back on the original PlayStation, you'd put music CDs into your PlayStation to see which monster you'd get. On this one, you use your imagination and draw something with the stylus. So I could see myself getting some really lackluster monsters with my drawing ability. So I thought that was really interesting. And one of the items I was able to get at an estate sale, I also got a Master System and a Sega Genesis, but that's back there behind there, and I haven't even had a chance to test them yet. This was case and manual only. The manual, yeah. For Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure on the Sega Genesis. Case is in like perfect shape. Considered just selling this, but considering I want this for my collection, I've been on the lookout to see if I can find it cart only at my Game Exchanges, because I feel like that's a game I've seen there multiple times, and it just happens to have none right now. Another clearance lot I picked up at Walmart. This is all the same game. I picked up Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I was actually meaning to pick up this game for my collection. I'd see it at the flea market constantly for like $10 or $15 used. So I'm happy I held out. These were $9 each. And you might be thinking to yourself, if you're looking it up on eBay right now, it's not that big of a resale. So I spent $9 each. Keeping this one. This one has a flaw in the plastic anyway. So that one's going to be for my collection. And the others I'll just list up kind of high on eBay, because I'm kind of speculating on this. I feel like some Wii titles, especially ones that didn't sell well like this, I can only assume this didn't sell well, are going to be going up in price once people aren't able to go to a Walmart, a Target, and pick up Wii U games at all. And people are going to, like, finally start wanting to collect for the system. Especially something like this, where they're not going to reprint this for the Wii U, or for the Switch. It's not going to be a game that gets ported. Why would they? They already made Mario Tennis Aces, a better tennis game from what I've heard. So, this one might be highly collectible. Going to list them up high on eBay, and I'm okay with holding on to them for quite some time. The rest of the stuff I have for this pickup is all stuff I am keeping. Now, I picked up 5 Switch games over the course of a couple weeks at GameStop. if you are a GameStop Power Up Pro member or Ultra member or Premium member or whatever the membership status is, or if you just go to GameStop and have any kind of basic membership, you get points. Now, I've been doing a lot of transactions with them over the last 3 years, and I've just been stockpiling points. And I decided that I wanted to use those points to get Switch games for cheap, because that's the main thing I'm collecting for right now. And that's partially... I partially have Ted to blame for that, because he's getting a Switch, and he has like a 15-game Switch collection already before he even has the system. So we keep like showing each other like, oh, look at this deal I got on this Switch game. Look at this deal I got on a Switch game. And it really is probably spending some of our money that we don't need to, because I think we're driving each other to buy things. But all the games I have here, because of my points with Power Up Reward, you can get a $25 pre-owned coupon for like 20,000 points. And I had, at the beginning, like 120-something thousand points. So each of these, I think I spent less than $5 on. There might be one that I spent like 6 or 7 after using the points. We got a hidden gem, Hello Kitty Cruisers. I heard this was a hidden gem on the Wii U, got ported to the Switch, and I checked out some reviews. Has pretty decent reviews, so I picked it up. Only like $5. Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap. Unfortunately, it's missing like all the extra stuff. Oh, I just dropped the manual, but it comes with a manual, but I think it also is supposed to come with a music CD, but for only like $5 after the points. A game I've been looking for forever. Picked this up yesterday, Snipper Clips Plus. After the points, $5. I think the actual total is like $4.78, so you round up. And today I spent the last of my points with Flashback, a game I had yet to even see, let alone have be pre-owned. That was part of the issue with spending these points, was it had to be pre-owned or else you were wasting your points for using a higher amount of points to get $25 reward certificates. It's a whole lot of bullshit, but yeah, picked up Flashback. I believe this is a remake of an old PC game / Super Nintendo game / maybe Sega Genesis game. And the last game, this one I've almost picked up a few times. I saw this at Game Exchange for, I think, $30, and I almost picked it up. We have Cat Quest. Just look at that cover. Look at that cover. Why wouldn't you want that? That's awesome. And the last thing I have to show you guys is something I actually just got today. I haven't looked at it. I've opened up the package just so I didn't have to fumble around with it on camera. I could already tell you that for something that's basically a collector's edition, they packaged it really poorly. It just has, like, I'm pulling it out now, and it just has literally this. This is it. That's it. It doesn't even, like, completely void fill the entire box. And I'll have to check the listing to see what condition it was in. But we got the Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. And it's kind of a little bowed out up there. A little bit of damage on the side. But this is an NIS America game. It looked really cool, and it was highly affordable. I think I paid $30 for this shipped. Something like that. I think it might have been a best offer that they accepted. My true self cannot be with you. Wield claw and cunning as you lead the blind... what am I, Japanese? The blind prince down a path of danger and deceit. The forest holds many shadowy secrets, but the darkest one may be your own. Dun dun dun. And I gotta say, as far as collector's editions go, like, that's a reasonable size. Some of them that are like, oh, you can't see it, but like the one that they came out with, Shadow of Valencia, the Fire Emblem game, like that one's like this big, this wide, and really skinny. It's just like, it will never fit on a shelf anywhere. Like, the only way you could possibly display that is if you have like an actual display stand for it. But let's take a look inside as we, of course, damage the box a little bit, because how else are you going to open up a collector's edition without damaging the box? There's no way. So you get a little booklet. Was this an art book? Oh, it's a storybook. That's pretty cool. It's a little storybook. Hardcover. You have the game. With some sort of warranty in there. And you get a soundtrack. Mispronouncing words in such a weird way today. And I believe that's it, because there's nothing else in here. Yep. Includes hardcover, storybook, and CD soundtrack. Pretty cool collector's edition, $30 on eBay. I think that was the best offer. But let me know how you're doing. Let me know what you've been able to pick up lately. Let me know if you also have the Switch bug, if you're just picking up Switch games like crazy. I think I'm now reaching about 50 Switch games in my collection. And back when I did my last count, I'd actually played at least a little bit of them, like about a third of the games, which, if we're talking ratio for all my collections, that's not bad. That's not that bad. Like, it seems like it's bad, but it's not that bad compared to, like, my NES collection where I have, like, 500 games, and I've probably played 10%, if that. So, anyways, that's going to do it. Like the video. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.